We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. What an effort! And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And they go play action now. Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Brown is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. In the backfield by himself is Brown, second and goal. Now Burrow going to change things up. Second down and goal. Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Packers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Middle. Go.
Jackson now. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
No, hey, shot. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
BC, ready? Middle. Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 53 yards. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That was short one to Gesicki. And just shutting him off there. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Second and 10. Now it's Burrow. Going to be caught here, left side, Moore. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. To the air again, Burrow. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Packers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Now a second and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Onward. 13, 180.
Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Back to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's get set.
Now it's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. But I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Hey, Ozzie. Go. What?
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
Sit on. 180. Hey, middle. 180.
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Packers 21, Bengals 7. Preston McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together. It's all right, guys. We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a short one to Gesicki. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They'll try and run for the ground. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And Burrow going to change the play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Burrow. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. They find some open field here. Christian Watson, touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bengals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it. Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Yo. Hey, report.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
1st and 10.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. From the gun, Jackson. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 31 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Bengals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, spinning away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Burrow will throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey. Sit up.
Jackson now. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Packers 42, Bengals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Gun. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 11, Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Packers 49, Bengals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here we go.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, 57 yards. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. A gutsy call. 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation. Strength on strength. And they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big time play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 64 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. A great return there of 22 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Yo. Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
14. Brendan McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ballgame.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
Gotta go.
Bengals on third down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Gun.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side to Higgins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
T-Ren, let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game.
Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Packers 70. Bengals 21. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch.